Now, listen, you guys, Lil Kim was out there performing, and it seems like each time that she steps out to perform, people are always dragging her for this thing or the other. We're also going to be talking about Jetavia and Cousin Sloth. It seems like the two of them might have made peace together. Ari Fletcher is coming through with a message about how unimportant money is to certain things and what's happening with the Baddies, you guys, and what's happening with Akbar V and Tommy. Oh my goodness, it's very scary. We're also going to be talking about Halle Bailey and how she felt about people complimenting her that while she looks better in person than on pictures. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about this entire situation with Lil Kim. Now, you guys, at this point, I'm just blaming the fans who keep taking these videos because what are your intentions, okay? People, yet again, are dragging the behind out of Kimberly because of her latest performance. People are criticizing, obviously, that, well, the work that she has had done, saying that, well, it's time to take out those implants and things like that. And personally, when it comes to the implants thing, I'm just gonna let it slide because I do think that, well, maybe during the time that she decided to get the work done, things were still evolving in as far as getting work done. So I would give her that pass, okay? But the performance, you guys, the stage presence, I'm just like at this point, yo. Okay, how do I even defend that? Even if I want to defend, his stage presence, the performances, shoo, guys, this surely cannot be the queen of rap that you guys are out here saying that, well, she is, the queen of rap, way better than Nicki Minaj and things like that, because, honey, those performances are not it, okay? And somebody needs to have that conversation with her to say, well, this could be the route that you should take by now, because it's certainly interesting. But you know what, you guys, let me just insert those videos, and you guys let me know what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Jetavia and Cousin Sloth. Now, you guys do know that, well, those two seemingly do not see eye to eye. They even went further as to dragging each other on Twitter, the other one calling the other a flop, the other one saying that, well, you're out there performing at very small venues, mocking the other one's hustle. And Jetavia was out there saying that, well, Cousin Sloth has got a man voice. Yeah, they really went into it, okay? Nothing was withheld. And so it's always been a thing where people know that the two of them don't see eye to eye, to a point where if Glorilla gets to achieve any form of achievement, people will start saying JT would never, and vice versa, okay? And this all stemmed from the entire rumor that was circulating that Glorilla put her hands on on JT, and she started playing into that rumor until JT kind of had enough about it. And also there was that entire Effie line where people are speculating that, well, Bongo 2 and Cousin Sloth were making fun of Jetavia's wigs, because even when they were arguing, Glorilla decided to bring up the same thing to say that, oh my goodness, your wigs are so ugly, this and that, go fix your wig. And so yesterday when Cousin Sloth decided to like Jetavia's picture, people were like, what is happening? Does it mean that the two of them have probably squashed their beef? And what could have triggered the two women sitting together and probably having a conversation? And then people started pointing out the fact that, well, both of them are affiliated with Fraudulent Nation. Now, we all know that, obviously Glorilla is signed to Yo Gotti, who is attached to Fraudulent Nation. And at the same time, Jetavia's boyfriend, Uzi, is of Rock Nation as well. So people were speculating that maybe it was a prerequisite because maybe Cousin Sloth is to work with Lil Uzi and vice versa. And so there needs to be no drama between the two of them. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Cousin Sloth and JT squashing the beef. Do you think that that's what the like actually means? The next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Halle Bailey. It seems like she is not feeling people are saying that she looks better in person. She doesn't feel like it's a compliment. Now, all this while, you guys, I really thought that if somebody meets you in person and says that, well, you look way better in person, I thought that was a compliment. But little did I know that, well, it's actually a backhanded compliment. If anything, I think people would be like, wow, your pictures look nice, but you in real life, you look nicer. Because we know that a lot of people really do look nicer in pictures, but like physically it's not the same. But with you, people are saying that, well, you even look better than you look in the pictures. But it seems like the Little Mermaid is not having that, and she feels like it is a backhanded compliment. I'm really curious, you guys, to know from you, how do you feel about that comment? Let me just insert what she had to say, and then I will catch you after that.
Can I ask a question? I have had so many people come up to me who are so nice. Y'all are so nice. But the first thing you say to me is, wow, you're so much prettier in person. Do I look ugly in pictures or something? Or do I look like, what does that mean? Like, you're so much prettier in person. I feel like it's like a backhanded compliment. Am I just tripping? Am I just on my period and sensitive girl? Or is that like, so you thought I was not cute or something before?
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard what she had to say. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Akbar V and Tommy. Now, there is some situation that allegedly transpired when they were filming Baddies, to the point where Akbar had to remove herself from the set, and allegedly there's somebody who brought a G word, a weapon, to the set, and to the point where Akbar was like, listen, this is way beyond, I can't be doing it. And some people started faulting her to say that, well, all that talk and you can't be tough. And I'm just like, are you guys kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? Like, where do we draw the line between being tough and being smart? Like, how do you be like in the presence of somebody who's holding a G and they struggle mentally, like they have their mental health issues, sometimes, and you are in the presence of somebody who's pulling out something like that, and you will stand and say, what, I'm so street, so I'm not gonna run away. Like, be real, like get real, seriously. Oh my goodness. But anyway, Akbar V had a couple of words to say about that. And I'm sorry, I'm not blaming her for this, because I would have probably done the same. Listen, I would have probably even done the same because of pepper spray. So so I don't know if I should be the right person to give myself as an example, because you could pull out a water G, the ones that kids play with, I will run for my life. I'm not trying to prove anything that is shaped like that. I'm running away. Okay. If I had gone to that event where Angela was holding that one, trying to be funny about her boyfriend, your Gotis lifestyle, if I had met Angela on that carpet, I would have run for my life. Okay. I'm just telling you. So I don't play when it comes to that, you guys. You can call me not street, you can call me suburban. I don't care. I'm not standing in an environment with that weapon, okay? But let me just insert what Akbar V had to say, and then I'll catch you after that.
And do things like that. Only thing I'm saying, me just being from the streets, it's just certain things. I be looking at people like, one thing about me, this is me. And this me being from where I'm from. When I see something, my first reaction is to get out the way. You only feel the way I feel if you've been shot. Everybody want to be until it's time to be gangster. I know how a feels. I got it in my skull. It don't feel good. Y'all get on the internet and y'all play a lot. Y'all talk for a like. a comment. It's a in my skull. So when you on here, make it make sense when you speaking. Everybody want to play crazy and play. You not a. Know when it's a job and know when it's real life. Because if it was real life street stuff, then, you know, it could get street. But when you're on a job, this is a job you do. When you put, as y'all know that when I was gone away, my son was sick. I got an upper respiratory infection. I don't know what y'all want me to say, what y'all want me to do. I will be at the reunion. I will be at the premiere. Yeah, I don't know what y'all want me to say and do. When I chose to leave, I didn't want to go to the place they was going due to the fact of how I sound. Y'all see I'm really sick. I got like an upper respiratory infection. And on top of that, my son, he's sick too. He just got out the hospital. If you don't hear me say it, then it's not official. I'm doing a job. I follow the job guidelines. I follow rules. I don't bring on weapons. I don't do things like that. I stay in the midst of my job. This is what I do. I'm not hard to deal with. I do what asked of me. You know, that's what make people want to rework with you and work with you when you do what you're supposed to do. When you have a job, you do it. A lot of things due to PTSD is overwhelming. I can see something that's going on, not even on no show, and it's overwhelming for me. You know what I'm saying? So I get into some things that be overwhelming.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard what Akbar V had to say. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Milagro and this whole Nicki Minaj and Armon Wiggins situation. If you guys remember when they did the whole beef squashing thing, I came out here and I told you that I really don't think that even if they do squash this beef, their relationship will really stand for long, because in my own opinion, I think they have different principles. I mentioned it, you guys, and I said that, well, there is one end that is very extreme about getting celebrity recognition and things like that, and then there's the other party that's not that fanned out when it comes to celebrities. Do you get it? So for that reason, I always told you guys that, you know what, I don't really think that a friendship between the two of them would be something that's like super solid, unless one of them just gets to accept the other, you know, the way they are. Because from what I see, one of them, if they get a little shout out, a little attention from a celebrity, the objectivity of the commentary is totally out of the window. Do you understand what I'm saying? So as professionals, honestly, yeah, that friendship will be very, very interesting. Okay. And so Milagro decided to address that entire situation, saying that herself and Armon are totally different. They are not the same. And I think I do agree with that, you guys. I know that a lot of you don't sometimes do come in the comment section saying, well, she said this about Nicki Minaj and that. I get it. But at the same time, I also do understand that how I run this page is not going to be the same way that somebody who is not a fan, who's like neutral, will run their page. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying that they can be somebody with a platform and they will report on all the galleys, you know, and seemingly support all the galleys without being extremely disrespectful to Nicki Minaj. You know, like somebody who's doing their thing neutrally. Do you get what I'm saying? So I do feel like after that whole thing, after she apologized, I feel like she's been really neutral with it. She's been keeping it music, in my own opinion, and she's been keeping it. I don't know, you guys, but let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Because if you then expect my kind of commentary on a channel or like on a platform like Armon Wiggins or Milagros, then it becomes a little difficult. Because I mean, I'm a fan, everybody knows that, but there are people who really do this as like a career or something. So honestly, looking at all the YouTubers that I really see on YouTube, I will say that she's one of the few that doesn't really get starstruck like that, a lot like that. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Let me just insert what she had to say, and then I don't think that I'm gonna be coming back after that. So that being said, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.
I feel like I do this job. She's a pivotal figure, so I do discuss her, but I try to do it with grace, and I try to make sure that I'm not someone that's exploiting Nicki Minaj in that way. There are so many people that throw her name up and put salacious titles or put like different things up, and I don't do that to her. I really don't. And so, like I said, y'all can try to hold on to some old, that's all the fuck y'all got, but it's, to me, it's not the same. So I feel like me and Armon are similar in the way that we do. I see you saying we have big personalities. Yes, we have big personalities. I feel like we have this goofy type of energy about us. We like to have fun. We like to laugh. We're boisterous. We can both be arrogant. We're both kind of full of ourselves and shit. We got shit that's similar. Yeah, I do. And I think that those are the things that we connect on, just how we give it up in particular ways. But there are a lot of things about us that are not similar. We are not from the same place. We were not brought up the same. We don't handle things the same. And those are the things that make us unique, you know? And when it comes down to the loyalty, I do not think that me and Armon's situation is comparable to the Nicki thing with the loyalty thing. Because me and Armon had a personal, rapport versus, someone in the industry that we don't know from Adam, that we're more so fans of. But even still, I held my head up. I took them fucking licks. When Nicki said, go in on that nigga, I felt like that was a test. And I told the queen of rap that I could not do it. I said, I don't have that malice in my heart for him. So there's a certain way that I cannot come at him. So I don't know how I got sunned standing up for myself and accepting what was due. But y'all have fun with that. I feel like that was a test as well, in a way. You learn from your mistakes. You gonna get up here and clown again? And I feel like it's important, no matter who someone is, to be the person that God designed you to be. Nicki outright told me, basically, drag that. I know you can do it. And I had to say, I can't do it. I can't do that. And that's it that earns respect. You have to be true to you, at all times. And that's just that. So I'm okay with the way that the conversation went. And without further ado, let's go on YouTube and find it so we can listen to it. Of someone who uploaded it. Who that you feel like when they uploaded it, you can hear everybody. Because sometimes people go back and record it and you can't hardly hear Nicki or nothing. Hold on. I don't see Onika Live. They don't have it up yet. Maybe they don't intend on putting it up. I don't see it yet. We need a new page. Okay. I'm going to Coffee City page now.
Okay.
And then Coffee City's title is Nicki Minaj checks Milagro and Armon Wiggins for flip-flopping. That's what I mean. Stop putting me in that. Because I ain't flip-flop yet. Because I still will sit up and tell y'all, look, this is how I talk myself in a hole, huh? Look it. Let's just play the audio. Hold on.
How I'm going to find them?
Okay, let me make sure. Let me go back.
Other Nate, one.
T-Blog. I know Coffee City don't like me. I don't give a fuck. They said Onika Live has it on Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. Said you was the one calling me. I never said that you were following me. I never told you any of that. I said we were building a friendship and had a positive rapport. That's what we were doing. And people have got to listen to receive. That's all I said. And I absolutely regard it that way after the way that things went. How am I supposed to think back on that time? I absolutely have a right to question what it is that we were doing. When you get up and you say, I'm the reason why the relationship, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you did come to court like for certain reasons. So yeah, we were building. I was trying to see where it was going. We had a positive rapport. If we're building a friendship, we had to be friends to some degree. How do you build a friendship with somebody you ain't friends with? So exactly. We were building a friendship and had a positive rapport. That is how I regard what was going on. I don't think that's an inaccurate depiction of what was happening.
Boom. So now here we are. So we're moving forward, right? So let me ask you this. Nicki Minaj, if let's say Milagro doesn't like you, but I'm cool with both of you, right? And I do an interview with Milagro on my platform, and you know she drags you every single chance you get. But I give you the heads up like, hey, I'm gonna do an interview with Milagro on my platform. You don't trip. You like, girl, do your interview with her, get your content, get your money, do what you gotta do.
And so here goes the Cardi B piece. If you know that Milagro drags you every chance that she get, and I want to do a sit down, so I go to her and ask her or let her know about it. She said, go ahead, do your thing. Why did you have to get permission from her? Why? Because I drag her every chance I get, or do I comment on what the hell is going on? Because to me, dragging somebody every chance you get is that tarot reading and saying that Nicki was at an event scared. That's unnecessary. That has no receipts and no foundation. That's coming up trying to have a moment. So I don't agree with that either.
There's some different things being said. Maybe you got family members coming at her, this and the third.
Okay, so now he's acknowledging the situation with production. It's not maybe you have family members coming at her. Me and Cardi got into it. It went viral, and her sister started attacking me. And you, right? Okay.
We get online trying to figure out what the tea is. Now, me and you got little issues. We trying to figure out what the grievances are, right? And so
I'm sorry, you guys, I had to cut that, but you heard the bottom of it all. You heard what was going on, and in my own opinion, I do feel like Nicki sees right through both of them. She knows what's up, okay? Because if you're really somebody who pays attention, you can tell who can be counted on and who cannot be counted on. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you, even at a workplace, pay attention. If you see somebody who's always quick to side with whoever seems to be in power, and just that in the entire all up and down kind of situation, run away with your life, because one day they're showing you love because you're in power. The next day it's going to be a different story when a new boss is going to come in, and it's like when somebody takes over and becomes boss over you. But anyway, now let me go, you guys. Until my next one, see you.